Bugs, or insects, are a popular diet or food item on the menu at Oxbow Meadows. We have several animals that like to eat bugs. Let's take a closer look at some of these animal ambassadors. This is George, a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons eat plants and meat. George is supposed to eat fruits and vegetables and bugs like this one. But George doesn't eat very many of his fruits and vegetables. But he does love bugs like crickets and mealworms. Here's a Chinese water dragon. Her name is Buddha. Buddha is mostly a carnivore, a special kind of carnivore called an insectivore. Buddha mostly eats insects, and she loves mealworms, just like George. Buddha has some interesting adaptations that help her to catch bugs, like those long claws for digging, and that tail for balance in high trees. Lots of bugs live in trees. Here is our last lizard, Mr. Mittens. Sometimes Mr. Mittens is nicknamed Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Mittens is a veiled chameleon. Chameleons spend most of their time up high in the trees, so most of the insects that the chameleon would eat would be up high in the trees crawling on branches. Mr. Mittens also has some special adaptations that help him to stay high up in the trees where he can find his food. Those long nails, like Buddha, help him hang on. He has special hands that almost look like mittens, and a long prehensile tail. A prehensile tail lets him hang from the branches. As you can see, he's grabbing on to that branch so that he can stay balanced while he eats his lunch. You may also notice that Mittens is shedding his skin. And this little guy is of course not a lizard. This is Stumpy, a baby or juvenile box turtle. Our box turtles are omnivores, just like George the bearded dragon. They eat plants like collard greens and leafy vegetables. They also eat fruits like carrots and cucumbers, even bell peppers and mushrooms. And they even eat things like bugs, specifically mealworms at Oxbow, but they'll also eat snails and slugs and all kinds of juicy invertebrates that they can find when they dig in the ground. Box turtles will eat more fruits and vegetables whenever they're older or adults. Whenever they're juveniles or young, they tend to eat more meat, mostly bugs when they're young. That helps them build nutrition and grow strong. As you can see, lizards and turtles and lots more animals like to eat bugs.